Gaming, I'm Draxus, and welcome back to Depersonalization. All done with the stuff I needed to do, so let's get back to it. Checking. Ooh, we got materials to build shit. Only 5 materials. Now that I know we can build runes and stuff, I'm kind of sad we didn't carry over all of our goods from the last thing, but I guess we're moving through space and time, so yeah. Most of the gems were broken under your careful. You found one of the intact ones graded with an ancient mark. Ooh, rune. Yay. Is that a swift rune? Yes. We can actually go before the enemy for once. Okay, so this looks like a breadboard. It's called a small, slender, rectangular box with very tiny impressions. Sitting for 1 side of the box are 5 flexible metal tubes, and each of them has a 1-inch metal needle at the end. It looks like a tool for torture. I mean, yeah, breadboards tend to look like that. Looks like a radar always different from any style you've seen. Perhaps there are times when hoarding qualifies as a disorder. Apart from the blanket, the bed is largely disorganized. Cards that say, which is full of random thoughts. You discovered a piece of yellowed paper under the bed with some strange aluminum, so much from words you recognize. This is the limit of the times. Below you can see 2 crossed out symbols that have been circled and marked as important. Never see. Simply ask a guard. It may not get us through. I wonder if we can. You found a book about mysticism and try to learn from it. Oh, sweet. Okay, so I think the way growing up works is that's like, it's out of 100, so we have an 80 skill, so we need to roll under 20 in order to actually improve mysticism or whatever. Found most of the gems were broken on, and we found one. Oh, another rune. Okay, so I throw it. I can throw it or use it for an MP. It's framed. And through a ghost cone, 10 feet tall, 10 feet down, and all covered in non-green scale. You don't even know what it is, not a machine or a living creature. Design. Please follow me. Snow, come back. Oh, you're a fucking cat. So, yeah, hold on. This could be bad. Oh, see, you are still a rascal. Follow us out to the garden where the lights are on. Snow is standing on the well in the middle of the garden. Come here, Snow. That's not a place for your playing. No. Oh, where's the housekeeper? I can't find the room without her. You look by and for some reason the housekeeper's not following you. Saya, you're so fast that it takes effort to chase you, even from me. Let's just wait here. There are lights in the garden, you can see every flower clearly. Looking around, you see only the well is still dark, pitch black. Whee! See a strange mist creeps slowly as if it were alive, making you feel nauseous. As if you see something you shouldn't have seen, but you don't have time to pull your head back. There's a cold feeling behind you. I don't see shit. You turn. There is no one behind you. What happened? There was a person behind me, maybe. I find anything abnormal in this short time. Why did you suddenly come so far? I couldn't make a response. Snow almost fell in the well, but we're fine now. I see, it's good that you are fine. This well was found by my master before he built the mansion. Something may have happened before, but I don't know the details. Only the master is keen to explore these mysterious events. Is there water in this well? How deep is it? I'm not sure. It was abandoned long ago. Nobody uses it. Then you see the housekeeper frown. Well, I'm too old to stay up late. It's getting late now. Follow me to the room for the rest of my guests. Well, you would... Let's... Artenos, these cracks clearly do not exist before they interlock like blood vessels. Black liquid begins to leak from the cracks, flowing outward along the well. Saya, housekeeper, where are you? Oh, balls. I'm doomed. Carter's name is displayed on the phone, and then you hear a sound from inside. Strange, odd, indescribable moaning sound. You seem to understand a few words, very, very few words, but you can feel the magic. Wonderful force that attracts you like a black hole swallowing you whole. Then you find it to be not a prayer nor a whisper, but a person speaking, asking for help. That voice, young and energetic but shrouded in silence, is shouting at you. Help us. You are in a trance and your phone falls to the ground. You find that the call is not made at all. When you come to your senses, you realize it's not Carter's voice at all. It's a terrifying alien emitting an icy blue light with only an outline as if it's made of thousands of stars. Your body is pierced by some invisible blade. You are unable to move, like a prey falling into a trap and waiting. The abnormal creature in the distance is approaching you. Just when you are unwilling to let your fate come to an end, you hear the cat meowing softly. At this moment you feel as if you feel something indescribable. Your wounds heal, but you don't feel the tenderness of healing. What rushes into you is a wild bohemian force. Power inside your body dissipates your will. Wow. Okay. Okay, I'll do this and... Now we need to make this con check. Again. Again. So you need to be able to regain control of yourself. You know you should try to get up and run at this time. It's the brink of life and death. Run. Yep. Okay. So I'm actually looking for you in the courtyard of the mansion. Your figure appears by the well. At this time, Saya finds you and rushes forward anxiously and asks about your situation. Sleeping to this day, your mind doesn't give you time to answer. The world is turned upside down. After slight noise, everything is silent. Housekeeper leaves you and leaves you after confirming you are alright. Saya does not go to bed at once. She takes out all her equipment for maintenance and takes a nap leaning on the edge of the bed. At this time you are asleep, suffering from a terrible nightmare. You feel like you're tortured by rolling magma. That horrible impulse hidden in your body is always shaking your will. You feel that you may collapse at any time. You begin to scratch the sheets, your clothes and everything at reach maniacally. You try to relieve your pain, but it's all a lead balloon. You hear armor and weapons clashing beside your ear just as the flowing lava or an injured beast will make. You can feel the slaughter and sadness in your voice, but you can't do anything. You can't do anything. You are helpless. You feel so small and powerless. Your mind is standing still, innocent and helpless. Suddenly you see the terrible magma emerging from the ground. You find yourself kneeling in a small space in the center of the lava, and the ground under your feet is collapsing an inch by an inch like the death gently wielding a scythe. You feel terrified and at a loss, but the chaos and tingling in your body are gone. You fall into the magma. You feel the hot fire pouring into your seven senses. Countless hands reach out from under the molten slurry, grab your forearms, your hands, your neck, your thighs, your ankles. You feel incomparable fear. You see the burning piles of bones, alabaster white. You want to escape, but you have no way out. You suddenly open your eyes and wake up from the nightmare when you were swallowed up by the bubbling magma. You wake up with deep fatigue and is low spirits, your limbs sore. Shh. See that you're awake now, so I gestured for you to be silent. Something's happening. Hey, the sounds of footsteps outside the door. It seems very far away, and as if very close. It's hard to comprehend. Dickle. Dick. What's up? Don't turn on the light. The light may attract the unknown creature. Going carefully to the back of the door, you feel a little uncomfortable with the warm light leaking through the crack of the door. After all, you have just woken up, and for a while your eyes can't stand the light. You look out through the peephole, only to see a small empty corridor. The corridor light is on constantly. The sky outside is still dark, and there's no moonlight. You try to listen outside. My perception shit, I'm not gonna get this. Fatigue makes it hard to concentrate. Suddenly, you feel a mysterious vertigo. You hear a strange whisper, which is not like any language existing or once existed. It is completely beyond your knowledge. For one moment, you have the illusion that kittens are meowing before you. You soon come back to your senses. You find your heart rate fast, your breath short, and your cheeks burning. You don't know what did you hear, but you could feel the impact of that whisper on yourself. You begin to understand it is like a call. Something is calling you, calling your name. Then your hallucinations begin to expand like growing moss, like fermented wine. You see every cat in front of you, and you know them. You know each of them. They surround you, meowing with warmth, striving to please you. Everything in the illusion is still so virtual and wonderful. You feel your body temperature rising crazily, and you begin to lose control. You feel a wave of dizziness, then you slip against the wall and fall on the cold floor. Consciousness falls into darkness. Before you completely lose consciousness, you feel as if something gently presses your head. Instinctively realize the touch to be completely harmless, just as a caress. You gradually lose consciousness and fall asleep. What the fuck? Saya woke up first. Thank God we're fine. Seeing you lying on the floor with her, she understood the situation instantly. Partner, it's time to work, shall we? You were woke up by Saya. After waking up, you hurriedly told Saya everything that happened to you before. Saya puts on a serious look and analyzed slowly. Seems like a certain power is protecting us. We could have gone missing just like that, madame. We must meet Mr. Carter today, then. Well, it's necessary to talk with Carter properly, but for now, let's go to the ballroom first. The housekeeper told me yesterday there will be a grand banquet. We should feast on dishes we've never seen before. Don't worry so much. Carpe diem. Let's go. Okay. Well, might be food. She decided talking to a young girl who looked 16 or so. Her hair is shiny and styled, skin fair and young, neck slim and delicate, a remarkable beauty. Hello. Are you the detectives that received Mr. Carter's requests? Who are you? What do you want? The young lady seems to be very happy when she hears Saya's voice. She hops up and runs over, hugs Saya instantly without any concern. My name is Sherry. I heard that something happened to the big man came to see. What's your name? Feel a familiar smell in the girl, like perfume. No, body fragrance. Seem to have smelled it somewhere. It's been late. I can't remember anything more. Name's Saya. I'm here for that investigation. Sherry, it's my honor to meet you. So introduce yourself and complimented Sherry's appearance. The girl is very happy to hear you praise her beauty, but she seems to prefer to stick to the first sight of Saya, just grimacing with you. Thanks. Do you come to us for something? Something happened indeed. Carter's housekeeper wrote to me that it seems that to have been an incident here. Anything fun? Sherry introduced herself as a college student majoring in archaeology and came to the manor after hearing interesting stories. According to the housekeeper, you remember that a paranormal expert will come today. I see. Could you let go of me? Oh, I'm so sorry. I heard that you have encountered a lot of paranormal events. Care to tell me a bit? You saw something indescribable and experienced a phenomenon similar to time travel. Anyway, it's something that can't be described in words. But what time travel indescribable? Is it something that can't be seen? I think so. At that time I was physically exhausted, so I didn't know what was going on there. What a shame. Anyway, it's already 8 o'clock. How about having some breakfast? Let's go. I'm starving. Chick. Tickle. Okay, let's save before I get fucking lost. Guest room is down there, so. Come to the banquet hall. The housekeeper is giving orders to the servants that they just finished breakfast. Shrek immediately ran up and greeted her. She just smiled helplessly. Arrived. Did you have a good rest yesterday? She seems to have read your inside's mind and stopped working on the schedule. Seems you have a lot of questions. Then let's take it one step at a time. Have you seen my cat? Snow disappeared after I got up. This sounds quite serious. I'll be sure to call the servants to find it. I don't know, Mr. Carter, read back. I'm pretty sure the cat died protecting us. Master didn't answer my call. Didn't know when he will be back. Did anything strange happen in the hallway late last night? I'm too old to stay up too late. So I rested after I went back. I don't know any specifics. Do you have any medical tools in the estate? If you get hurt, we can still heal you. I need someone much medical insurance. I have it here. Does anyone need treatment? Are you a med student? She felt your suspicious gaze, puffed up her cheeks angrily, and looked at the housekeeper behind her. What do you mean by that? How dare they doubt me? Ace, testify for me. Housekeeper feels helpless to be involved. Well, where shall I start? Anyway, it's complicated, but she is indeed an experienced doctor. She's 16! Well, please allow me for retiring first. There is an important exhibition today, and I need to arrange it for a while. Let's enjoy the food first. I agree. Alright, you saw sweet potato hummus. Okay. Nom 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 nom. Sup. So many co-workers leave recently. They just resigned because of the rumors. I won't give up the generous salary here. Just got our priorities straight. I got you. Yep. Nectar. Don't care about the knife, but I will take that cheese. Cheese, please. Let's try that again. And I think I'm actually going to dismantle this. Yep. Let's see. Examine the gem. A ring-shaped vine sticking out through the hole in the side. I can see. Views. Mysticism. Look at the green jade. Feel a vivid vibe through the green jade, like the timely rain refreshing your mind. Yet the gem became a bit dull. Guess I shouldn't stare at this gem for too long, otherwise people will notice. Oh wow, that gave me a major sanity boost. Sup? The housekeeper asked me to look after the exhibits here. I hope nothing happens. Of course nothing will happen, dear. What are you doing, sir? Quiet. Seems you won't speak. You've got something. Sure, would you like to know more about and turn around over there. It's true that I found this by accident. I was hoping that you could translate it for me. Is this written in hieroglyph? No, it's a much older form of the script. See him pull out an old notebook and start cross-checking. Nodding, shaking his head as if he could barely read the words, but nothing seemed right. Then I realized he has already transcribed all the words in his notebook. Stealing from others was neither a virtue. Sorry, I need to go back and study this carefully, but right now I can only understand some of them. It's about how a tribe was slaughtered. The name of the tribe is a bit strange, which I can't describe it. It's pronounced Yith in phonetic script. Yith? Yes, well, I've told you everything I can. Don't say that I stole anything from you. Found a clue. The slaughter of the people of Yith. Gorgeous gold, it's not something I want to paint on as if they were stained with blood. Well, you see the mark of the clutch below. Marie Antoinette's necklace with a short description. Each piece of jewelry has its own history. It's a royal piece which can't be fake, but Carter would never collect a fake like this. Crystal sphere was placed on a metal table, looking simple and unpretentious. Undoubtedly, it's an odd thing. And Carter's questioning along being watched by the crystal when you stare at it. The shelf is a red square stone. Melting sun as it's in the sun. Okay, we're gonna save before we use mysticism on this boy, because it might kill us. Stare at this burning gem. You feel like you have been transported into the vast expanse of outer space. Feel a gaze coming from above your head. When you look up, a huge burning star is staring at you. Burn. Burn it all. You realize something is wrong with you. Instantly forgetting the scene you saw, but the glimmer of fire has buried itself deep into your eyes. Get traits flame worship. Oh dear. Okay. Passive. When you equip a normal or agile weapon, your attack will apply. Passing black and purple diamond, which doesn't even with the slightest light inside the thing. Some of the laureate. World made of green leaves. You wonder how the leaves can be preserved for so long without withering, but when you see the stone base shows some signs of corrosion, you understand the leaves must be different from what you must know. Alright. See, on the damp ground, what looks like green Easter Island statue. Its faintly glowing green appendages are overgrown to the point of indistinguishable shape, and you hear it whisper seductively without a mouth. You look up consciously and find a leaf in your hand, sensing the danger that it contains. That statue wants me to pass on the leaf? Okay, good. The green god will curse the target, causing the body to run away. The great old ones cannot be this spell's target. What's up? Would I want to really come to this place to see these stones? I mean, they are, so... Ooh, what's here? Very first glance you saw a fish liver, ooh. Hey, we're at full health. Idle is boring. Would you like to play cards with me? Maybe later. So, oh, lady, I'm not Carter's servant. Did I mention you are? Impressive. It only took a year to build such a mansion in a rowboat. Okay. There's a problem. Alcohol. Okay, we'll take it. Speaking of which, Sherry, where are you from? How did you come alone as if your parents didn't care about you? There are archaeologists like me. Right now they are busy investigating the ruins in foreign countries, which is not my concern anymore. See, the housekeeper gestured to Sherry in the distance. Well, I'm going to lend Ace a hand. Bye for now. What's up? Sam, what are you going to do next? Well, concerned about the guy who attacked us last night. I'm going to go look into Carter. It's not a good idea to have too many people by my side. I also have some things to investigate. Madam says suspicions may not be as simple as what Carter said. Guess I'll take a walk around and see who we can meet in the guest room. Alright. We have a lot of clues. Beautiful, the amber jade stone. Okay. The beast clawed the jade like a knight guarding the princess. Staring at the gem for a moment, you seem to smell the unique earthy smell of the desert. Sure, let's play some cards. But hopefully the game won't be tied to money. It's okay, enjoy the collision of wisdom, but if you can beat me, I can tell you a secret. French speaking, she took out a pair of exquisite playing cards from her bag. The gameplay is very simple. Stud and your game begins. Several games in a row, you never won once. Do you think I'm really playing cards with you? My success and string of victories can never be a matter of luck. If you start watching her trick. Oh, okay. I found out that every time she shuffled the cards, she would transfer a pile of cards to the other hand, then cut 3 cards and shuffle the cards at the top. When you cut the cards, you found a small gap in a pile of cards below, and you draw a card from another deck and put it in the gap, and then the deck is restored. My lady, I hope luck is on my side this time. Alright, you win. So you have a good eyesight. I'll tell you a secret and a commission for you. Yes, my lady, please. Actually, I'm not a guest invited by Mr. Carter. I just use the identity to do one thing. Hope you can help me find a portrait that was mine. Must be in Mr. Carter's room. You heard her mumbling descriptions. A huge, iridescent cone covered with some kind of uneven scales. She has a nostalgic look on her face. Seemed to have little impression. Okay, I'll think about it. Well, you could think about it, and please be aware it's not free. If you help me find it, I will give you one thing which you can use. Okay. I mean... Impressive. I'm going to boop, and I'm going to try and get on his good side. Let's try that again. Let's try that again. Successfully please middle-aged man and change middle-aged man's attitude towards you. Did that do anything? Yeah, okay, never mind. Let's not worry about that. Okay, is that all it does? Oh, she can treat me. Okay. Alright, let's reload. We're going to explore the rest of the manor. Somebody's stared at by something. Okay. Sad maid. There's a ghost. Why? Why do I have to go do the cleaning today? Comfort? Comfort them. Oh, she disappeared. That was bad. Oh well. It leaves the bush here, turn gaze. If the last part of the body vitality looks sick, you'll always feel there's something to say. Our beds are very tidy. Okay. What's this? Across the fence season, utility room. Parking lot. Yeah, we'll see what's there. Uh-oh. 16 ammunition. Investigate the car. Black car. It's a black car. You're not sure it's the same one that attacked you in the illusion, but the white crystal in front of the car attracts your notice. Okay, unconsciously feel your soul is absorbed by it. Sit in the black car and see a black figure sitting in the driver's seat, and it is madness. Alu, it will succeed if it is you. I will send you to a world which you dream of. She will not understand me, but you will, right? And the shadow stepped on the accelerator hard, and the car ran quickly along the street, followed by the scene you experienced before. The girl was twisted and broken by the huge impact force, and then fell heavily to the ground. The car stopped after sliding a few meters, and the black shadow rushed towards the girl frantically. Oh, this is not possible. You should successfully travel through time. It can't be like this. But there's no response from the girl's pupils. I have already diverged, but you in the car see a vague white figure appearing in front of the car and feel its hesitation and confusion. You are about to speak, but suddenly there are countless slender arms in the car. They grab your limbs, cover your mouth, cover your eyes, and you quickly pass out. Wake up from the hallucination with a sharp tingling in your brain. Neither the white crystal that is originally in the front of the car has now come to your palm. Okay. Find the ground behind the vehicle is a thick metal plate. Surprisingly, there's a card lock on the metal plate, but that is the same as the room door. Wine. Cane. Flower beds. Screwdriver. What's he about? The area is complaining with a little sound. Damn housekeeper, why let me keep the door here? And when he saw you looking at the guest, he put on a professional smile. Dear guest, please don't mind my words. This servant really has a personality. Ooh. An An etiquette mirror is placed here. The mirror surface is a bit blurred. You feel that the atmosphere is a bit scary. Watch the mirror. See the mist in the mirror and making it difficult for you to see the picture in the mirror, and then the mist is approaching you. See mist attached to the glass of the mirror, which is the glass in front of you. Look at the reflection. The reflection of the mirror in the hallway, you see a man dressed as a servant swiping his card and sneaking into the study room, then running out of it in a panic holding a book of documents in his hand. The image disappears and the fog goes towards you, then you hear a painful cry. Help us. My head hurts. Okay. God, being the thieving character just gets us so much stuff. That gives us bonus constitution. I like it. Yeah. Yep. Do that, and we're going to build some stuff because we have a lot of materials. There we go. I think we actually found a spirit rune, didn't we? No, a magic rune stone. Okay, I think we actually should have... We're gonna have... You know, I'm tired of getting my shit kicked in. Let's also put a shield on. So we're gonna equip that. Gonna equip this shield. So we should have an armor of like... We should have an armor of a lot. We should have 9 armor base. How did you come? Keep it quiet. Follow Sam's directions, sees Sherry talking to the housekeeper. Do you want what happened before to happen again? Why not? I'll just hang around and get to know them a bit. No means no. Sherry walks forward and gives the housekeeper a hug. Don't worry, Ace. I have my own judgment. Housekeeper shakes her head helplessly. I still have some errands to run. Please don't get me into trouble. Hide now. Okay, don't be shy. If you have any questions, just ask. We are friends, right? How do you know I'm here? Hearing your question, Sherry smiled slightly and raised her index finger to her mouth. Little bird told me so. I'll tell you when it's necessary. Anyway, come with me first. It's too boring to just wander around aimlessly. Let's go have some fun, shall we? Takes the door card out outside the door, and the door makes a crisp click. It pops open a crack. You have no idea when she got the card. When she hugged her. Yep. You cherry pick up a file shelf reader. You notice that it's a messy draft. It's been on the table since last night. No one ever cared. Carter is interested. He's planning to build something. What is his purpose? Hold this. There's a professional you can ask. First of all, going to open the drawer. This should be what the lady... Yep. Yep. I think I have a trait now that's making me... Every time I do something, I get money. When lucky... Oh, whenever I get... Whenever I... whenever my luck increases. Okay. So, what are you standing so far? Strange. Just now I want to try the camera again to take pictures. The results did not appear. Yesterday's situation. What is going on? I might think of your word as mine as if I didn't encounter the mysterious situation. So, same situation didn't show up. Either the time is wrong or something is missing. So you think the housekeeper is suspicious? Well, although she is helping us, none of the truth was told by her. Indeed, we walked around the house and encountered a mysterious deck at night yesterday. The housekeeper found nothing unusual, and until now I still feel very apprehensive. Just like yesterday on the highway, there are dozens of cops running after me. I'm a dignified killer, and I feel like I'm going to be killed. So I spoke with you, still felt her unease. So you teased her. If I were you, I would have stopped and surrendered in that situation. Even if the killer would all stand under the dangerous wall, we have to wait for Carter to come back and persuade him to sell the house. I am so confused. Yeah, he is so rich anyway. It's time to go. I don't want to be caught in the act. Go from Carter's room back into the hallway. Give you this tour card. Never say I give it to you. Oh, my stomach's not feeling well. You guys go ahead. Don't wait for me. I'm going to find out if there are any experts who understand these drafts. What about you, Saya? Well, I'm not good with academic answers, so it's up to you to keep an eye on my partner with the stomach ache. But I have the key card. Oh, it's just Carter's. I'm mad at myself for not having one of our legendary weapons with us. I didn't equip it. And it didn't come with us, so... This is a very strange housing design. That's the thing I'm looking for. It's not right to inquire about other people's privacy, but I'm really curious. What is painted on this? This, my old friend, but he's not him anymore. That is all I can say. This is your reward. Then she put the portrait in her bag, took out a strange gun from the bag, and handed it to you. Okay. While you are still playing with the gun, you notice that her look has changed. Who allowed you to stand beside me? How rude. The elegant music goes mean and air good nothing. So that part she... So she was possessed. Yithian lightning gun. Okay. You an architect? How can you tell? I saw the food didn't interest you. Said you've been looking at these beams, columns, and stuff. That really makes you laugh. As you said, I am a manor designer. I was invited to Carter's dinner, mindedly to visit the mansion. What's so special about this mansion? Not to mention the advanced design concept. Let's talk about the materials used in the description. Wood is easy to build, but it is easily impacted by fire, corrosion, and humidity. Reinforced concrete structures, while far superior to wood, have a lower tensile strength. Over time, reinforced concrete structures are prone to cracking. But the construction here, as far as I know, its construction cycle is comparable to that of wooden buildings, and so far I haven't found any subtle cracks. This is a revolution technology ahead of its time. I must consult with Mr. Carter and learn from him. He pulls out the blueprints and he starts to examine it carefully. Contrary, I think Carter came to me years ago. He talked about his plans to renovate the estate. Then he mentions $11.20 to understand, but you nod patiently. He has a second look at the blueprint and suddenly finds something. This seems to be an electrical circuit. This arrangement, all the electricity is concentrated in one place. Aren't they really afraid of a fire? What's the concentration all about? It seems to be in a separate room underground near the parking lot. This is, after all, a blueprint. Don't make this hard for me. This is... Saving... Mysticism. What do I see? You feel this gem's filled with mystery. Makes me you see an endless gem. Group of warriors in armor is fighting on the sand. Suddenly you feel a warm air blow from the gem, and when you come to sense, this ring appears in your hand. The gem becomes dim. What the hell just happened? How did the jewel become like this? It's okay. Keep a secret of this gem. It won't be noticed if one of this collection went missing. Find one to replace it. Thank you. Why would she help me? What is going on? This place is really weird. When you make a power or SP check, you will get a penalty dice. If your power is greater than 10, your life will not reduce to less than 1. Your shiny triggers about your... Holy shit! Oh! Oh, so this is a get out of jail free card, but it costs you power. Can we even view our power? Is there anywhere we can see what our power is? I really hate that there's a bunch of stats that are just missing. I don't know who's want to sneak into the side room before you were going to. Sweet. I didn't expect that to work. Alright. If you don't want your business to be discovered by Carter, you better give me what you... No, don't tell Mr. Carter. If Mr. Carter finds out, I will definitely die. Here's all the information I've collected. All is yours. I won't investigate any further. See, not an ordinary thief. You find there seems to be some misunderstanding, but you still took over the bounded documents to the view. Here are some bills about the direction of funds, and there are tens of billions of transfer transactions. You find information about various politicians and some gray industries in the bill. There are place names of dozens of countries in it. The area formed in series. It's like a spiderweb that radiates the world. You understand this is Carter's bribery blacklist. It's also a magic book that seals the devil's real name. You find this document? How dare you stay here? Just looking for some trail material to go undercover here. Did not expect that just taking a piece of document would be such a deadly thing. I know if I run away, I will definitely not survive, so I wanted to find a chance to put it back into the study room. All kinds of things have been happening lately, and I cannot find a chance. Now you've all seen this document, please don't kill me. And give me this stolen study room key card. I will help you put this back. Alright. It's yours. He also gave you a crowbar. Why does he have a crowbar? In case they change the study key. Okay. So you enter the room, you see the housekeeper. You are keenly aware of a hint of an anomaly that the housekeeper seems to have placed a piece of paper on the window. What can I help you with? I didn't expect the housekeeper to be here in the room. You instantly think of an excuse to avoid her. I'd like to know when Carter will be back. We have initial progress in the investigation, but things need to be determined when he returns. Master has not answered my call since the morning, and I have no idea what happened, but he has an exhibition scheduled for today and should be back by evening. So you go back to your room and rest first. As soon as I contact the Master from my side, I will inform you immediately. Well, then I'll take my leave now. Shit. When you shut and close the door, you suddenly go into a trance, and in an instant countless twisted hands seem to appear on the walls, floors, and ceilings, twisting and rushing towards your face. Those hands quickly grab you. They grabbed your arms, legs, knees, and covered your mouth and eyes, and made you lose the ability to resist. Then you hear a voice, "Help us." It's like yelling, like a roar, like a cry of pain, like a dying prayer. No, it's a collection of all feelings. You see countless people on the edge of the cliff asking you for help, but in the end they are all pushed from behind by something too deep, by a dark bottom before you answer. Feel a moment of disorientation, and in a panic you take 2 steps back and fall to the ground. At this moment the illusion disappears. You feel that the scene is now is like a dream, and I cannot help but feel dazzling. Is this a warning to me? I mean, I don't fucking know at this point. All this treasure is probably the box. What a great knife. The fuck is this? Wind idea of bulk. Two-handed. Holy shit! Don't think there's anything else in Mr. Carter's room. Well, let's check it. Same thing. So there's an underground area. It's under the parking lot. Oh, the pension. Okay. What is this? Okay, rescue? Without you. Your heart's not good. Do you want to go to the hospital now? Well, it's not what you think. This is because I didn't take the pills on time. Bill, what happened? I cannot tell you. I signed an agreement breaking it with but large. I'm an investigator who was hired by Mr. Carter to solve his wife's missing case. For some investigation of my job, Mr. Carter's already given me enough in order to do what I want, so I'll violate your agreement, I suppose. No, I can't do that. Those fines, even spending my whole life paying, it's not enough. I'm sorry, even if you help me. Well, then I'll get some pills to investigate. This might have a connection. Mrs. Carter's missing. Give me that. Please don't tell anyone I give it to you. Sir, we'll hold a grand dinner. I have to finish my job. I'll go ahead. Is this it? The one with unknown side effects. We might have to take that, but... I wish I knew what she had on that paper. She was holding a paper up to the window. Notice something unusual. The grass is yellow, tended by a maid in years. You recall that Mr. Carter was perfectionist, even the place was off the beaten track. His compulsive noble code of conduct went low toward north such places. It wasn't like this before. You're going to jump over the fence. Oh shit, the man died a long time ago, but his body's in a bizarre state. The place where you touch his body instantly turns to dust. His body emits an unhealthy glow. The place is terribly quiet, like an eternal tundra favored by a long cold wind. You feel a chill down your spine. Humans can't do damage like this. Cold touch comes from your head and Saya is holding a gun to your head. At the same time, you gradually see through the darkness and a horrible scene in front of you. There are corpses all over the floor and Cherry is covered in blood. It's you. Saya, can you please drop the gun? He doesn't put down the gun. Well, now you've seen this, I'll have to kill you. Didn't see nothing and I know nothing. Alright, no more drugs. But my partner, do you remember to keep it a secret? Don't tell anyone about Cherry's secret. Did Cherry do all of this? Let's go back to the guest room first. This is not the right place to talk. Saya takes Cherry and leaves her out the window. Okay. So... what the... yeah. Oh. Pile of bodies. Ooh, another of those super pills. Soft drinks, take all. Maybe I do have a limited inventory. Push the door and find the door is still closed. Okay. I just checked that. Yeah, okay, let's get the fuck out of here. Here some for a while, yeah, okay. Okay, let's go check out in the parking lot for a way down. Okay, I think at this point we can only go back to our room, so we'll save and go back to our room. There's someone inside you ready to... and archive. Yes. Remember that the house gator put you on the roof just now, but now you find nothing. Just when you start trying and full of storage touch. What is that? There's some. If you're going to get in. First survivor. When you pass through the barrier, you come to an empty flat line and you look back. The mansion has no trace. This is no longer surrounded by fog, and you conclude to see the road where you come. You realize the previous mansion and reality are not in the same place. Shout the name of Saya, and only bird song in the forest response. You find the nearest hotel, and it's a sleepless night until dawn broke. You lean warily. It's one thing, stare absently at the shimmering sky where there is a flash of light in the distance. Half the sky is shining with light. You see the other direction. There is a burst of light beams shoot in the sky, and the meteors keep falling in the sky. You don't count. The walls are broken, blood and flesh are everywhere. They hear the low and helpless meow of the cat in the distance. You follow the sound and finally find the seriously injured Saya on the ground. She tries to best to make smile and says to my partner, seemed to have accidentally saved the world. Now we're gonna load an archive. That's not a good end. Book. A lot of books. Gymcraft. This is transparent. You turn over and find a torn diary page on the back of a piece of paper. You open and Pull the journal pages. Research discovered that as long as there's a large enough interaction between the same instrument, the feat of crossing the door can be a black car. First experiment, Rose failed. Feel a resentful aura approaching you. A strong sense of impact swept your mind and your brain banged with the surrounding scene collapsed. See blurry white shadows wandering around the mansion and no one can spot them. Just wanders around without purpose, and when it hears crying from a room, it goes into that room. You see a mid-aged lady crying before some notes, and it seems that it is affected by her sadness, wanting to comfort her, but cannot say anything. They are in an untouchable world. No one can sense their existence. It feels very painful. Uses all its strength to hug that lady, but the breath on it becomes confused, and a large amount of resentment is distracted by it. The lady seems to have seen a terrifying scene, and her already fragile consciousness couldn't resist the fear and fell into a coma. After its constant calls for help only added some weird rumors to the mansion. You see the blurry white shades of the illusion approaching you, and you feel the chill from your arm. Small amount of white mist wrapped your arm up, and you clearly hear words from that girl. Save me. Please save me. You're watching the blurry girl's shade in front of you. She is holding your hand. The tears drop from her face, and behind her shade in the crack also hold her layer by layer. Those endless shades cry out, save us. Huge force comes from your arm, and you know you have to make a choice. Let it go. The illusion's gone, you are back to reality. The drawer finds various concealed personal seals. These things are all cluttered together. There's so much room in the drawer that you accidentally drop a stack of documents. Time you found a card in an open file bag. Ooh. Room card to an unknown room. Sweet. Consult. So you found thick black theory, you try to learn from it. Okay. Nope. Okay, we're gonna save, and we're gonna check out that unknown room real quick before we go meet with Saya. That might turn out to be a mistake, but well, okay, fine. Don't know what room this card is to. I thought we were gonna go meet Saya in the bedroom. Maybe I need to, like, sleep or something. God. Everything seems disjointed. I'm not sure what's going on. So we got this new key card. The only other thing I can think of is if I'm end of the undercard passage. Yes! Underground is a winding passage at the end of is a small room. Finally, that the room is smaller than you thought, and under the shining glass you see a table on the side. And on the table are puzzles that I didn't hear. I'm missing, just like Carter's room. Read the book. Plan A was declared failed, and within the limited time, I have to find a way to implement Plan B. I have a guess. Maybe we could use the power of those things, use mercury to protect the body, and use the pillar to make a path mark. And finally step into the time crack. No, this is just a hypothesis. I must succeed. I must succeed. I must succeed. Otherwise, I'll be caught up by that thing. With the exception of the first two sentences and a few words, this jumbled article is difficult to understand. You can see the spirit of its creator is extremely unstable. Strange looking container in the center of the table appear to be filled with some kind of stable energy. In addition to this container, there's several small jars that look like cans that contain strange substances. You get a chill when you touch them. Read the document. Although the information on the table is messy, you can quickly find something useful in it. The modified car body already has the ability to create a door, and as long as there is a large enough relative force with the target, the plan may be realized. First order of choice, Rose Alu, age 17 female. In order to maximize the success rate, sacrifice Alu is necessary. Experiment result failed. You can see that the person who wrote this document was very upset. There are even a few typos at the end of the article and the ending hastily. So they were trying to transport the little girl. They modified the car. And some of them are all after you research for found an ancient book written in German. This is a German transcribed book. The title is The Book of the Unknown Sacrifice. When you dug into it, you found that there were many horror records in it. The prologue of the book reads, I have traveled the world in search of darkness, a journey that ended within myself. You have found an ancient and mysterious book, and you choose. Obtain the arcane knowledge. Take the books away. Take this book. A black breath of ancient evil flows into your body from your ears. You hear crazy whispers into your ears. My will is iron. Okay, where is this book? Create barrier and dominate while equipping. Oh, this is cast from SP, not from MP. Ooh. I'm not sure I like that. Oh, it's a mythic item. Restore all MP every turn? Yes. Jesus Christ. Okay, now we're gonna go to our room and just... Holy shit. We've discovered a lot. It doesn't take you long to wait before Saya opens the door, who's followed by Sherry. You see Sherry's unusual appearance. She looks at you like a scared kitten, hiding behind Saya obediently. Well, why don't you go first, Saya? Well, here's the thing. Listen as Saya tells you about her investigation. Creepy sound surrounds you like someone squeezing liquid from a leather water bag, and a chilly, uneasy sensation wraps around your heels and stretches out inch by inch, covering your back. What noise? See a humanoid creature burrowing, bowing, and biting in the dark, like a beast, a ravenous beast. No, Sister Saya is not what you think of. Sherry placed the bloody corpses on the ground, ignoring the blood on the corners of her mouth and hands. No, I don't want either, but I can't hold it. Just, Sister Saya, I need an explanation. Sherry's obviously taken aback when she heard your voice. She is pale and inarticulate, repeating those words over and over again. You can feel she is very confused. I just had this crazy urge, and when I regained control, I swear I didn't deceive you, but I'm at a loss for words. I'm sorry, Sister Saya, She remained silent, unable to say. So a little pause in me narrating here. I think I realized why the blood is purple and not actually... Like, they're describing it as red, but they're not showing it as red. This is a Chinese game, and the censors there are very weird. So that's probably why. Troublesome. Let's go. Wasting time in a potentially dangerous location is not a good habit. On the other hand, Sherry declines your offer. She curls up and tightly covers her face. No, I'm really dangerous. Please leave me alone. Bitch, you're talking to an assassin. She reached out to Sherry and pet her head softly. Sherry trembles from head to toe when you touch her on the forehead. You notice her trembling, looking up, peeking at you between fingers. So, Saya, you don't despise me? I've murdered so many people. I've also made them... People are the same. In order to live, we have to do something. Many years ago, I failed to save someone. You're like her. I can't just stay away. I am a monster. What's the big deal? Whether you are a human or a monster, all I care about is whether you're worth it, not who you are. Sherry is clearly surprised. She blinks, puts down her hands covering her face. So, do you think I'm valuable to you? She pulls her up, then uses her free hand to draw the shape of a gun and points to her forehead. You know what you were asking. Can you still stand here unharmed if I don't think so? I'm sorry. Sherry replies with a low voice. She is timid and completely different from the lively girl you just met. Follow me. We should go now. Broke into the room at this point, just as they were about to leave. That's probably what happened. Okay. Now, can you explain it to me clearly? She covers her chest with her hand, takes a deep breath. Actually, my body hasn't been in great shape for a long time. I feel dizzy for no apparent reason and fall into a coma on a regular basis. When I awoke, my hands were always covered in blood, and I was lying in strange places. If you find out about it, I'm afraid you'll think of me as a monster. I can't imagine what I've done in the past, so as she said, she raises her hand to cover her cheek, and the pupils visible between her fingers tremble frantically in fear. As a result, I fled. First, I assumed that those systems would improve in more crowded areas, but it wasn't what I expected. Voice drops gradually. You know what she wants to say. The hell on earth and the cruel truth are all seen with your own eyes. Sherry's hands are bloodless, her joints are white, and she is shaking slightly. You know that is a normal thing that happens when you are overexerted. Did you kill those people? It should all be done by me, absolutely. How did you kill them? Actually, I can't think of anything. My mind was always foggy before I was seen by Sister Saya. Looked at you nervously and spoke hesitantly and fearfully. They need to believe she was not lying. That body, however, does not appear to be traumatized. Sorry. The body, however, does not appear to be traumatized. Really? Yes, Sherry, it's supposed to something here happened here, and by the time you came, these folks were already dead. But maybe it's all my fault. Sherry appeared calmer for a brief pause. Timidity on her cheeks had vanished, replaced by a kind of relief after the disaster. The vague impression, the lively, joking girl had returned. The scorching, blood-soaked sun was transformed to a brilliant sun churning with zeal. So you all believe me, I must find out why. Sherry, I want to ask you, how do you know about the housekeeper? More than 10 years ago, Ace and I followed a scientific research team into an ancient ruin. There we met with an accident. I don't remember what happened. The result was only me and Ace came out alive. After that, it became like this. My memory blurred. My body's remained the same as it was then. This time, Ace also asked me to come here to help. Okay, that's why she's an actual doctor. She's been 16 for 10 years. So she's actually had time to complete... Okay. Overall, Sherry was the one who helped us out last night. Also gathered some information here. First and foremost, I believe Carter's commission to us is a ruse. I feel something is not right, too. He didn't want to cause more trouble. He had to give an explanation to the servants of the mansion, especially not during his busiest time of the day. Police will get in his way, so he asked us to come and go through the motions. But we don't know what he's up to yet. At least we know Ace and Sherry are on our side. The following step is to determine what medicine is sold in Carter's gourd. Wait, someone's here. I want someone knocks on the door. Dear guest, the housekeeper asked me to tell you his master is back and is currently at the banquet hall waiting for you. That didn't sound robotic at all. The response was the sound of late footsteps leaving. Let's go. Time for the final show. Okay. Sweet. I have a party now. Unfortunately, I need to go deal with some things now. So we'll get to the thrilling conclusion after this.